What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of Weekly Sports News with Georgia Bulldog Will. This time, I'm going to be discussing, I'm discussing Scottie Scheffler winning the Masters, the Atlanta Hawks regular season coming to a conclusion, and G-Day coming up. Now, before I get started with the Scottie Scheffler winning the Masters, y'all should know what G-Day is. If you don't know what G-Day is, I'll tell you. It's the day of the Georgia spring football game. It's our spring football game to see, who's gonna be who's gonna be on the practice squad, who's gonna be on the active roster. That's what it is basically. But we'll spend all of Kirby and the coaching staff will spend all of off season determining that. But anyway, as I get started, Scottie Scheffler wins the 2022 Masters. Congratulations to Scottie Scheffler. I just saw, I didn't want to react to something, but one of my favorite teams has scored a goal. So yeah, Scottie Scheffler wins the Masters. He freaking killed it. He wasn't he up by like 5 or 6? He was like minus 11. Like, he was unbelievable. He was unbelievable is what he was. I mean, he killed it. And he deserved that green jacket. I just saw how he was playing, and he was playing great. Oh, never mind. The goal's called back. Sucks. Anyway, yeah. Golf. Scottie Scheffler wins the Masters. Let's see. He finished minus 10 out of all 4 rounds in total. First round, he shot a 69. Second round, he shot a 67. Third round, he shot a 71. And fourth round, he shot a 71. So that's pretty good. Speaking of golfers, Tiger Woods, I heard he shot his worst round at Augusta. It was something like that. Yeah, he shot like a 78. That's Tiger, man. But anyway, yeah, Scottie Scheffler, yeah. I mean, he was killing it. He was killing it out there. I mean, I watched him. I didn't catch any of the final round. Did I? No, I don't think I did. We were heading home that day. But I'm not too big into golf. I just wanted to talk about, how, he did well with Augusta, That's a hard course to play on, and hey, if I were to ever play on there, my score would probably be like 300 something. Actually, no, 400 something. I do terrible. I play golf, but I would not be a fit for that course. But anyway, moving on, the Atlanta Hawks recently concluded their regular season by beating the Houston Rockets. What was the score? I think the score was like, the score was 130 to 114 Hawks. Kind of a close one there, especially against a terrible team like the Houston Rockets. So, we cannot play like that. We cannot play like that in the play-in game against the Charlotte Hornets. So, I'm thinking that we really got to step up our gameplay in the... actually, I'll go grab my journal real quick. Anyway, let's see, the Hawks. Alright, let's take a look. So, in the last game, The guy with the most points on the Hawks was Trae Young, got 28. Most rebounds, Clint Capella, 13 rebounds. Most assists, Trae Young, 11 assists. Most steals, Bogdanovich, 2 steals. Most blocks, Clint Capella, 2 blocks. Most field goals made, Trae Young, 10 field goals. And most 3-pointers made was Danilo Gallinari, made 6 3-pointers. That 3-point shooting is has he usually been the 3-point shooting leader for the Hawks? It's usually like Trae Young, Bogdanovich, and Gallinari. And you could throw in Kevin Huerter there too. He's also our best 3-point shooters. Yeah, it's Trae Young, Danilo Gallinari, Bogdanovich, and Kevin Huerter. Those are our 4 best 3-point shooters on the team. So those guys are going to come in key in the game against Charlotte coming up. On the other side, for the Rockets, the guy with the most points was Jalen Green, 41 points. Most rebounds, Kevin Porter Jr., 8 rebounds. Most assists, Alperen Sengun, 8 assists. Most steals, there were actually multiple players. Garrison Matthews, Jalen Green, David Nwaba, and Josh Christopher with each had 1 steal. Nobody had more than that. And blocks also had multiple people. Jay Sean Tate, Alperen Sengun, Garrison Matthews, and David Nwaba each had 1 block. Nobody else got a block. Most field goals made, Jalen Green with 14. And the most 3-pointers made was Kevin Porter Jr. with 6 3-pointers made, just like Gallinari. And Hawks' best player of the game, Trae Young, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists, and played for 34 minutes. Best player for the Rockets, Jalen Green, 41 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 40 minutes played. So, most of us are disappointed with how the Hawks played throughout this season. I mean, we expected them to kind of be like how they were last season, but unfortunately, we weren't like that. But I mean, we're in a play-in. I'd rather be in a playoff, but you know what? As long as we're playing more, I'm glad we're playing more basketball and we're not going home and watching all the other teams play and we're not in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we're playing more basketball. I'm glad. Even if the Hornets beat us, I'm just glad that we got to play more basketball than the freaking, than just 82 games. I'm glad we get to play an 83rd game and maybe an 84th game. You never know. It's possible we could beat the Hornets. I mean, we're 2 pretty good teams. We're tied for second in the Southeast Division. Same records. So yeah. Yeah. I'm just glad that we can we got a plan. My most recent favorite win for the Hawks was without a doubt the win against Brooklyn. That was awesome. I mean, let me flip back to that game. I mean, let's look at this game. It's where I do my homework too, and then I like to write down stats for Hawks games. I'm gonna start writing down stats for Braves games. In the game against the Nets, Kevin Durant scored 55 points on us. He himself scored 55 points, and we still beat him. That shows how much our team can work together to win against a team that has a player like that. I mean, you got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? Those 2 guys are dangerous. But we took care of them. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the Hawks topic. Go Hawks, and let's beat the Hornets. Hopefully, I hope we win. I think we can win. Yeah, I do. Anyway, moving on to the last topic. As you can tell by the shirt right here, it's about Georgia. G-Day is coming up this Saturday. It's the Georgia spring football game, where it's red versus black. So some players will be on the red team, some will be on the black team. We'll see. Like, we're gonna see the development in a lot of these players. Like some of the players that really, didn't do well last season, didn't really perform their best last season. We get to see how much they've developed over the offseason. And guess what? After this game, they're going to keep on developing, and then the regular season comes, and you're going to see a change in those players. You will. You absolutely will. Once Stetson Bennett leaves after this season, I can't wait to see Gunnar Stockton. I can't wait to see what that guy's got for us. And freaking, if Stetson's not playing, then our replacement is Beck. Because JT's gone. And I think Beck is developing, and he's going to become a really good quarterback. Can Stetson improve? Absolutely. Do I think he's a good quarterback? Yes. Do I think he's a outstanding quarterback? Well, it depends on what you're talking about, though. It could be about, passing, rushing. He's great at running. He's a great runner. JT, he couldn't run. Stetson, he can run. But maybe he can work on a bit of passing. He can definitely work on some stuff. But you know what? I'm just glad he got to win a national championship. I really am. I'm glad they all got to win a national champ. This hat's so small on me. Yep, that right there. I'm just glad we got to win a national championship. But yeah, I'm excited to see how the players are, how some of the players are developing. I'm excited for that. I will get this. I will make a schedule preview video for the 2022 football season after G-Day. I'll have to think let me think, this game, do I pick a win for this, a loss for this, if I gotta watch G-Day and see if we could beat these certain teams. I already will mention this. I think we're gonna win 10 games, 10 plus games this upcoming season. Do I think we're going 12-0? Well, I mean, there's a chance, but there could be a team that gets us. I'll explain that later in my preview video. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about, will we beat this team or will we not? I'll think about it. And I definitely expect for some people to go into the comments, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna whine about it, okay? I'll just say, well, some people might come in the comments and be like, why'd you predict this as a loss? I'll deal with it. It's fine. I'll be like, well, I'll respect everyone's opinions. I mean, you can disagree with me. I'm fine if you disagree with me. I'm fine. Say I pick us to lose against Mississippi State, and you disagree with me. Okay, I respect your opinion. Okay, that's how it works. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for episode 5 of Weekly Sports News. Yeah, I wasn't in the best of moods to make this video, but yeah, I'm gonna have this video uploaded later today, and yeah, I'm excited for G-Day. And I'm also excited for the Braves' continuation of their season. I'm excited for the Braves' upcoming. Well, the Braves are playing the Nationals currently. Well, we played them last night and we lost. We lost by 9 runs last night. I watched that game on my freaking computer. And yeah, you know, as Chip Carey said, get it out of their system. Let them get it out of their system. And what he means by them is the Nationals. And let's come back and beat them, and we will. All right. See you guys later. Go Dogs. Go Hawks. And go Braves.